I mean, a lot of people know this, but for people who don't, how did you get into this crazy business, Mindy?
After I graduated from college, I wrote a play with my friend because we couldn't get cast in anything. It kind of started as like an inside joke. I started doing this character, this Ben Affleck character that I would play, and she would play Matt Damon, and we would do these like kind of make-believe sketches. And then we were like, this is really fun. It amuses us. So we wrote this short play where I played Ben Affleck in a play I wrote. And it was like, you know, got the attention of some people, and I started working on The Office, and I was there for 8 years, and then I started my show. I love romantic comedies, and I've spoken about it a lot. And what are silly about them and what's wonderful about them. But in general, I found that recently in romantic comedies, the focus is on romance and not comedy at all. Like you have some romantic comedies like Vicky Cristina Barcelona, which is wonderful, but it's wonderfully funny. And I think now it's just about romance and silliness and girls wearing fancy dresses and falling into cakes and things like that. And I came up from The Office, and I came up from a group of very hard comedy writers. And they're...
Of which you were one.
I believe I am, if I can say that. And I believe in hard joke writing, and the people that I love write hard jokes. It's in its trenches. You're in the trenches, and I think that to have a show with a female lead, and people often say that I'm very girly, I take such pride in writing jokes, and it's a very old-fashioned thing. It's something that, like, Mel Brooks did, Sid Caesar did, and that's how I was trained at The Office. And Tina Fey puts a huge value on the hard joke, and I wanted that to be in my show. I was, for the first time in my career, on the cover of a fashion magazine, which is such a awesome, nice thing. No, it's great. Thank you. No, it felt great. And I saw the cover. I don't know if you've seen it, but I thought I looked so like beautiful. And I thought, wow, like I've never looked better. I feel like I look like a movie star on it. And I didn't expect this reaction, which is the shot is of me like this, really showing my face. And there was a weird reaction, which was, does Elle magazine think Mindy's not skinny enough to show her whole body, like standing up from head to toe?
Now that was the furor that came from people who buy the magazine?
It was, yes, when the image was released online. That's what everyone...
They said, oh my God, compared to what? There were three different...
It was a woman in television issue, and the other actresses that were on the cover was more of like their whole body standing, and mine was just like my face from there. Right. And it was so weird. I was like, oh, I thought it was nice, I guess. But the like sort of implication, what they kept saying is like, what Elle? You can't put her big fat body on the magazine? This like... Why? Because she's just fat and gruesome? Like, why shouldn't we look at her beautiful fat body? And I was like, okay, people who are trying to defend me. I just feel like they're kind of insulting me.
Now, why did you bring this photograph? This is a red carpet.
Well, so the thing about the issue, which was so nice, when I got a lot of tweets and nice, like, you go girl comments and tweets to me because of this interview I did in Vogue, where I said this thing that didn't seem controversial at all to me, which is that I am a woman who I'm like always trying to lose a little weight, but I don't want to be skinny. And people were like, that's so great that you've said it. And I didn't think that was so weird. That's like every woman I know feels that way.
Yeah, of course.
But it's like, I don't know, like I wear these outfits and stuff.
Like this?
And it's like this weird, I live in this, because I'm not skinny, but I'm an actor, which is virtually, that never happens in the world of like regular sized people and actresses. That people have latch on, and it's good, it's nice. But I also am like the recipient of like a lot of kind of backhanded compliments about it, where people are like, it's so nice that Mindy Kaling doesn't feel she needs to subscribe to the ideals of beauty that other people do. And I'm like, I do subscribe. They're like, it's so refreshing that Mindy like feels comfortable to like let herself go and be a fat sea monster. And I'm like, well, I by the way, I like run and work out. It takes a lot of effort to look like a normal / chubby woman. Like, and thank you. But I'm not like, the way they talk about it, they're like, she's a pioneer because she's glued to her sofa.